Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. If you're my regular viewers, welcome back, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. So in this video I thought I would have a go at milk bath nails. I've never done them before, and I've saw a few pictures of them popping up on like Instagram, and I've saw a few on YouTube as well, so I thought I would go ahead and have a spin at them myself. So I'm starting off by just cutting up the little flowers. I've had these for ages and I kept meaning to do milk bath nails, but I just never got round to it, and I thought, well, do you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and do them. I apologise for the top left hand corner of this video. My light must have moved and I never even realised, and it just blocked the lens. So it was taking me longer than I thought to cut up all the little bits of the flowers. So I went ahead and just edited that out of the video just to keep the length down for you guys. So the colours that I'm using are Petal Candy from Glitterbels, and I'm using the little white mix that I've used in a few of my other videos before. So I just mixed up a white acrylic with some clear acrylic, and it gave me this sort of milky acrylic, which was perfect for doing the milk bath nails. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm laying down Petal Candy all over the little finger, and I'll also do that on the pointer finger as well. So Petal Candy is a beautiful pink colour. It doesn't marble, so I absolutely love it, because my last couple of videos, as you probably know, I've been using ones that do marble, and oh my goodness, they just, they really start to bug me. So sometimes whenever I'm doing coloured acrylic all over a nail, you just sometimes you don't know what's best. Do you start at the free edge or do you start up near the cuticle? So I just do it whatever way. On the little finger I actually started at the free edge, and then on the pointer finger I started at the cuticle, and I always forget which one I prefer. I know that sometimes when I'm working with the stronger colours, you know, like the blues and the navies and stuff like that, I would always work from the cuticle down. But sometimes when you're going in with the lighter colours, you do sometimes need to start at the free edge and just sort of build that colour up towards the cuticle. Onto the ring finger now, and I'm going in with just that little milky white that I've made, and I'm starting at the cuticle, and I'm just going to work the colour down towards the free edge, and then I'll just patch up any bits that are a bit transparent. So you want to work with while the acrylic is still wet, so that whenever you lift the little flowers, they're going to stick to the acrylic, and then you'll go ahead and you'll put another layer of the white over the flowers, and that's what's going to give you the milk bath look. So I'm going to let those flowers just settle into that tacky acrylic, and I'm going to make a start on the middle finger, and then I'll go back and I'll do that other layer of the white over both the fingers. I seem to have picked up more flowers on the middle finger than I did on the ring finger, so I just went over the ring finger with some monomer, and because the flowers are so delicate and so small, the monomer was able to sort of hold them onto the nail. I just had a little sort of branch there from one of the little flowers just sticking out there, so I was just trying to get it with my tweezers. So when you're putting on your second layer of the milky white, you don't want to put it on too heavy because you still want to be able to see the flowers kind of starting to show through it. Even though both of the acrylic powders that I used to make that milky white are both core powders, I'm still going in and I'm going to cap over all the nails with the glass slippers, only because I don't want to disturb any of the flowers or, you know, buff into them and take the look off the coverage of the milk bath. Now that they're all capped and cured, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to file and shape the nails. So I'm only going to show one of the nails being filed again, just to keep the length of the video down. And I normally do my normal filing routine, so I always start at the side walls and make sure they're nice and straight, and then I go in on the lower arch and make sure that's nice and straight. Whenever I'm doing a coffin shape or square shape, I would go to the free edge and make sure that's straight and the shape that I want it before moving on and filing over the rest of the nail. So when I'm filing over the rest of the nail, I always am filing in like an upward motion, and that way it's keeping the apex at its height and it's going to keep the strength and structure of the nail. Then I always finish off the filing and shaping by using a buffer, and that's just going to take out any harsh lines and just make sure that it's really nice and smooth for putting on my top coat or applying any rhinestones. So I decided I just wasn't going to keep the little finger and the pointer finger just as a colour. So I'm just going in with a little bit of my white gel paint, and I'm just doing sort of like, I don't know, what would you call them, like squiggly lines down half of the nail, and I'm going to do sort of like a thin line, then a block of colour white, and then another thin line, just to add a bit of detail to these nails. The brush that I use for my cleanup, it's just a flathead gel brush, and I just dip it in acetone, and then I can go ahead and remove any gel that shouldn't be there. The gel paint cures very, very quickly. Even if you flash cure it for like 5 seconds, sometimes the glitter doesn't stick to it. So I literally just cured it for a few seconds, and then I've just pressed in this little Brillbird glitter just onto the white. I thought the white just needed something extra, so I'm just getting in with some of my silver gel paint, and I'm just painting that in between the white lines. And it's top coat time. You normally don't get the same effect though if you're not using glitter, so for this set we probably won't notice much difference, but top coat's always my favourite time. Have any of you noticed my nails? My lovely big stiletto nails that I had on. Whenever I was doing the dinner tonight, I reached into my cutlery drawer to get a whisk, and I caught my middle fingernail in the potato masher. So I just decided to take them all down, and with my ring finger on my right hand, whenever I was clipping to take the nails down, it kind of cracked way down low, so I've had to remove that one, and I'll go ahead and I'll replace it, but I probably will change these nails at the weekend. But back to these nails, I'm just going ahead on the cuticle area, and I'm adding some rhinestones, just like a cuff along that cuticle bit, just to add a bit more sort of bling to the nails. And here's the finished set, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, you go ahead and do that now, and I will see you all in the next video. So Take care. See you soon. Bye.